Hello, my dear Libras. Wishing you a very happy birthday and many, many more. Wishing you abundance and happiness and all that you can wish for. All right. And welcome to your October 2022 monthly predictions. This is Clarity1129 and we shall be following the usual format. So I hope you're all doing well. You know, this is the month that you should be doing a little bit of everything that you love so that the rest of the year, preferably on your birthday, but even otherwise, this is the time wherein the focus is on self, all right? So this is the time you should do all that you love doing, everything that will help you grow, all right? The focus is on you. So as always, I'll be taking out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy of the month. And in this case, it is Meditate and Contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. We are using the Ethereal Visions Tarot this month. And I'll be pulling out 4 cards. One each for your general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finance, and spiritual growth. So for your general outlook, you get the Judgment card. For love, romance and relationships, you get 3 of Cups. For your career and finances, you get Justice. And for your spiritual growth, you get the 7 of Swords. Interesting. I'm going to be pulling out 1 card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy. And you get Whips. Is this 2 or 11? It's 2, I think. Let me just see. No, this is 11. All right. So the number 11 or the number 2 can be significant for you. Now I'm going to be taking out 2 cards. From the Steel Leaf Tarot to further amplify or clarify your general outlook for the month. And you get Desk. Pay attention to your work. Somebody else also got the same card. I don't remember who. And you get Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Okay. Alright, so this is your basic reading. And after we finish this, I'll take out advice cards and whatever else. So to begin with, you get Meditate and Contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. So Libra is all about balance, all right? So if you, and you work best in every area of your life when you are in balance, all right? When your yin and yang energies are aligned, when your mind and your heart are together, that is the time that you are completely in balance. As I mean, it's true with everybody else, but it is extremely essential for you because this is who you are. This is what defines you. Balance is what defines you. As you can see from this card here, which is Scales, and it says balance, all right? So this month you will find yourself meditating a lot and sitting with different things that happen for a longer time that you should. As it is, air signs are prone to overthinking. But in this case, it's going to be healthy kind of thinking, wherein you are sitting with the energy, but you're not doing it to, you know, that extent wherein it starts becoming unhealthy and bringing you down. You're just detaching yourself from it and try and sitting with that energy to see what answers come from within. All right. So this is the energy that you are in. And with this whips here, it's basically to tell you to guard against bringing yourself down in the process. So it could be possible that, you know, a lot of, with this judgment card here, which we are coming to next, it's all about, first of all, this is a major arcana because this is meant to happen. All right. So basically there are a lot of themes from your past which might come up for a review. All right. So there will be a lot of things that you will be sitting and meditating over, contemplating over why this happened the way it did, how could it have been better, and maybe there are a few instances in which you blame yourself for certain things. You're just being asked to not, you know, be hard on yourself with this whip card here. You are being asked not to be hard on yourself. Don't, you know, just like you give every other person who comes to you, you know, even if they have not been, not worked, or they've not been their best selves, or they've not spoken in a way that's befitting to them, you always tend to give people second chances and third chances. And now for you, the universe is giving you a second chance. So if there is something that has been tormenting you for some time, that's something you felt that you could have done better but you didn't, maybe that thing comes up for review. All right. And when it does, you may be in this place wherein your ego doesn't permit you to go back there. So your mind is working against you going for it, but your heart feels that you are getting a second chance, you should change it. Either way, you sit with the energy, meditate, find your answers from within, but don't be harsh on yourself. Be kind to others, but be very kind to yourself. All right. So this is what you're being asked to do. So now this thing could be in the area of, for each person it's going to be different. But from what I see, because here you get the Three of Cups for your love, romance and relationships, which is all about reunions. So it could be, as far as your relationships are concerned, it may be a romantic or otherwise. But there is something wherein you've had possibly a spat sometime before, or things haven't worked out properly, and this person is coming back into your life for a second chance. And this time, you know, whether you move ahead or reunite with this person or just meet this person to have that closure that you're looking for, this is the right time for you to make amends. All right. So instead of being harsh on the other person or on yourself, be kind and meditate and ask yourself for answers. Don't look outside of you for answers, okay? You will be able to guide yourself through this and come back into balance. And this is going to be a very powerful time, which is going to give you a lot of peace. Then you pay attention to your work. So if a lot of thinking and other things have been diverting your attention, or, you know, if there are certain things at hand, you need to start prioritizing them. And keeping your work as a top priority, apart from your own self, of course. Let everything else come after that. So if you have been indulging in other things, putting away the unpleasant things for later, it's time for you to actually sit and work on that. Heartache over what you no longer had. So this particular thing which is coming back may be something that you were invested in it, but it didn't work out the way you wanted to, and it's coming back. So maybe when it comes back, or you have to face it again, it may bring a lot of emotions. All right. And you may feel that heartache all over again, but know that whatever was had to happen at that time was the best that you could have done at that time. All right. It was meant to happen. And similarly, the second time you're going to get a review, this is also meant to happen, because this is going to see how much you have grown and how much the other person has grown. And do you actually give yourself that closure and maturity, or have you actually done your healing work? All right, so you are going to be meditating a whole lot during this time for answers. All right, and that will bring you solace. Just remember to guard against overthinking and beating yourself up. For your love, romance and relationships, as I said, you get the Three of Cups. So for a whole lot of you, it's going to be, first of all, fun time. You're going to meet a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of partying. All right, a lot of wine and drink and all things aesthetic, which Libra stands for. So you're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of, and it is your birthday season, you should. But there's also this theme that for singles out there, either there could be someone from your past, as I mentioned earlier, or it could be when you are at a party or at some sort of setting wherein you come across this person who may or may not be a water sign. All right, for those of you who are in partnerships or in commitments, you may take it to the next level, or generally you're going to be in a happy space. Maybe you and your partner do a lot of things together. You have a lot of parties together, or you generally meet with common friends and things like that. For those, again, this is for all of those who are partnered and in relationships. For quite a major portion of you, why I'm saying that is because you have the Judgment card as the general outlook here. There could be a theme wherein someone from your past returns, and this reunion, it could be a past friend, it could be a past lover, it could be someone from the past, some of whom you have actually just separated from because life took you in different directions, and some whom you've actually had a spat with. So this is the time that you get second chances to make amends or get your closure or move ahead. Whichever way it is, for each of you is going to be different. Use your discernment and make sure that whatever decision it is that you're taking, you're kind to the other person and yourself, and you keep your best interests at heart, my dear Librans. All right. For your career and finance, you get your own card, which is Justice. This is the card of Libra, and so this is a beautiful energy. Whatever you put in is what you will receive. All right, you're not going to be shortchanged. You're going to be fair with those around you, and others are going to be fair. So whichever area it is, whatever your career is, you are going to be doing well, and you're going to be at a happy place because everything is going to be in balance there. For your spiritual growth, you get the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is a card which talks about deception. All right, so whether it is you fooling yourself, or someone fooling you, or you fooling someone else, or you wearing a mask. Maybe this person comes back around, someone you're invested in, and and your ego doesn't permit you to show your vulnerable side, so you wear a mask and they're doing the same. All this is going to finally come to an end, I feel, during this season of yours. All right, so if this person comes to you and you have a mask on and they have a mask on, somewhere down the line you'll find this is futile and that you actually want closure, and for that you have to remove your mask. And this is what you're going to get with your meditation and contemplation, and this is what is leading you to an ascension in your spiritual growth. Because you have to learn to show your vulnerable side. There are a lot of times when we tell someone else what you were going through, but we kind of show it in a way that, yeah, we're going through this, but it really doesn't matter too much, Or yeah, it was, we just tend to sweep it under the carpet because we don't want to be judged. We don't want to be seen as weak. But actually, if you're really strong, you wouldn't mind the other person seeing your vulnerable side. And especially with someone you've been invested in, and this person is coming around for the second time, try and be your authentic self. When you do that, chances are that the person is going to be very authentic with you as well. All right? And this is actually going to lead to a lot of healing and therefore ascension in your spiritual path. So that's what I have for you as far as the basic reading is concerned. Now I'm going to take out some advice cards from Spirit. This one is from the Soul's Journey Oracle. What is it that my dear Librans need to know? abundance. I am limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality, which is true. All right. So if you decide you are going to get something, you can actually attract it into your life. All right. You've got to see it clearly. You visualize it as coming true. And when you do that, no matter what it is, it will come to your life. So this is beautiful energy. And you have one card of advice from the Daily Crystal Inspiration. That was a lousy shuffle. What is it that my dear Librans need to know? And you get Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things that you do. That's wonderful. So this is this light-hearted energy which reminds me of the Three of Cups. Is that you just, this is the time wherein the concentration is on yourself. So you need to actually enjoy whatever you're doing, and that is the best way to heal your inner child. Things that used to bring you a lot of happiness as a kid. Maybe that's something you like to do which you've given up on. Maybe you like to learn music as a kid and you couldn't finish it, or maybe you used to love drawing or art or something like that, or just dancing. Anything. You're being asked to get in touch with what you used to love doing, which you have possibly not done in a number of years now. Get back to that light-hearted fun. Take pleasure in everything that you do and invest in yourself. And when you're in that energy, you'll find that things become clear to you. All right? But having said that, also make sure that you do pay attention to the work at hand. Prioritize and take pleasure in everything, including the work that you do. All right? And you'll find that things work out for you. This is you've got two major arcana, Judgment and Justice. So your career is taken care of because this is meant to happen, and things are going to be in great balance, your finances and your career. You won't be worried about that. And with this abundance card here, there's nothing for you to worry about. Same thing with your love, romance and relationships. You will have this theme to make amends with people you've had falling out with, or with people you've just drifted apart from. All right, but just keep it light and enjoy yourself and be in the moment, and don't overthink and be harsh or hard on yourself. All right. Now I'm taking out one card for any time specific question on your mind. When is such and such a thing going to happen? And you get August. So anytime between now and August next year, you will get whatever it is that you're waiting for. And where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in this month of October? And you get Success. This is beautiful. So whichever area it is in your life that you're looking for this, whether it's finances or your relationships or whatever else it may be, you are going to be met with success. So whatever it is, don't overthink and spoil things for yourself. All right. This is beautiful, beautiful energy and befitting for your birthday season. And last but not the least, we have the angels getting ready to give you an answer. So if there's any urgent question on your mind, think about it now, and preferably let it not be a yes or no question, because there are just 2 yes and 2 no cards in this whole deck. All right, so if you ask a yes or no question, the probabilities are you're not going to get such an answer. So the answer is recovery. Wow, this also goes with this chant. So if there is something that has gone bad in the past, no matter what it is, including your health, I feel, you get a chance to make that okay. So if you've neglected your health in the past, you're getting a second chance to make things okay. Same thing with relationships or anything that you've goofed up in the past wherein you feel regret about it. You are getting a second chance to make things okay, and the recovery will be remarkable if you actually sit with that energy and allow it to, just come in, and you go with the flow and do whatever it is that you need to do, which you haven't possibly done in the past. All right. And with that, we come to the end of your reading. My dear Librans, wish you a very happy birthday once again. And I hope you have all this abundance as I had wished you. It's there, all the happiness, all the success. And have a wonderful October. I'll see you at the end of the month or in the beginning of next month with your November predictions. All right. Till then, be good, party hard, have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.